Good morning, everyone. So this is 11:30, as we know. One of the things we are trying to do is to force us as women to take time seriously. They say, it's woman, or they are still wasting time. She's doing makeup. No. Here, our 11:30 must be 11:30. We want to make sure that
Yes.
that 30 minutes we decide to use here, it will be productive and it will make sense for all of us. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. More people will join as we progress. As you all know, we're already recording, and this will be on our YouTube page after now.
Okay.
So today, our Spotlight Series, we are talking to Madam Adebogun Oluwakemi. I'll bring you back in.
Present, ma'am.
Madam Adebogun runs 2 businesses. Today's theme is a heart for children and a passion for celebration. We want to delve into early childhood education. You know, somebody who runs a daycare service. The good thing is that we're mostly women here. And for those who already have families, you have children, you know how important daycare is to ensure that we have our career. Without those education, the child care service, where we are sure that our children are safe with, our mind would not be at rest at work. So we want to celebrate one of those in Nigeria who are making sure that other women can confidently and comfortably run after their career, their business, you know, without being so scared of where their children are. So I'm going to read Madam Kemi's profile so that we can all get to know her before we really get to know her. So guys, Adebogun Oluwakemi is a passionate entrepreneur dedicated to childcare, community development, and event planning. She's the founder and CEO of Happy Hearts Educational Services Limited, a childcare service that provides a safe, nurturing, and educational environment for children. She also runs Happy Heart Concepts, an event planning and decoration company known for creating memorable and well-coordinated events. With a background in social work and community development from Tai Solarin University of Education, Oluwakemi has leveraged our academic expertise to shape our approach to early childhood education and community engagement. She has further strengthened our knowledge by attending various seminars and courses in early childhood education, equipping herself with the latest best practices in child development and care. Through Happy Hearts Educational Services Limited, she is committed to fostering child development, promoting quality education, and supporting parents with reliable childcare solutions. Beyond our childcare business, Oluwakemi's event planning brand, Happy Heart Concept, specializes in crafting elegant and seamless event experiences. Our creativity and keen attention to detail have positioned her as a trusted event planner, catering to diverse clients' needs. Through our work, Oluwakemi continues to make a meaningful impact in our community, creating opportunities for women, children, and families to thrive. So, welcome, Madam Oluwakemi. Can we all clap for her? Virtual clap. It's good to have you here. Thank you so much for doing this.
To all have you.
We know you are very busy, and the children are probably going to knock on the door now, running around. So thank you so much, Ma, for doing this for us.
So, thank you, Mrs. Oladipo, for the great opportunity. Thank you.
You're welcome, Ma. So why did you start Happy Arts Education? Why did you think daycare service was the kind of business you want to do? What inspired it?
What happened is that after serving my fatherland, I did TP in some school. So the first I did TP in some school. After the TP, doing my NYSC also, I have an opportunity to teach public school. So I noticed that some children, the way their brain brought up is not properly. And even the way they talk, the way they mingle, different character, different behaviors. So since I've seen all that, I believe is the way they are being brought up. So, and due to the course which I studied, social work and community development, we have to develop our community, and we have to cater, like taking care of people's around us. So with the help of that, and after serving, I don't wish to work anywhere. I prefer having my own personal business. So I have to sit down, talk to myself, search my heart, and I discover what I love doing.
Wow.
What I love to see. I love seeing children happy. I love it seeing children happy, taking care of children. In fact, if I have some family members, before I even start my daycare, I will bag their baby, feed them, without even taking anything or even thinking of collecting money from them. So that was what brought out the women in me. Let me say the women, that was what brought it out. Let me open the crèche.
Wow.
So that is what brought it out.
I mean, this is big, because crèche, I don't know, I don't think it's that profitable, though. So I'm wondering, even you talking with so much passion of why you saw a need that a lot of children need. There's a gap, and that's the truth. As women, we want to also work. We want to go to work, and there's a gap that is not that is being left open. And once there's a crack, anything can come into it. So I don't know, please, can you guys just help me give her a round of applause again for seeing the need to help other children, to ensure women to see that we can, focus on work while she's taking care of our children. So I think the daycare started before the decoration and events planning company, right?
Yes. The crèche was, I think, like 7 years ago. I started the crèche before the events. And what really prompts me into events is there was a year that, I think the second year when I opened the crèche, we are planning on having our end of year party. And I know the kids have to take picture. We have to change our environment. So and I started, how am I going to do this? So initially, one of our parents then was a decorator. So I approached her that, madam, I would love to make these children happy. At least they should feel this end of year party. I think this Christmas party, that they should feel this in a special way. So in fact, the woman did not even take a damn from me, because then I'm taking care of our kids too in the crèche. So she was the first person that rented chairs, tables. In fact, that place was very beautiful. Then it changed the atmosphere. So after that, I see the happiness in the kids, that they are very happy. They pick that special day as a special day. So after then, we have a kid that is celebrating I think her birthday. Yes, she was celebrating her birthday. So I was not thinking within me that, how I wish I could just do one spot, just one area for this baby to just snap picture. The baby should just feel special, that, look at me, this is my picture, this is me. I was just experiencing that in my head, that if possible, I can just do something, even though in a little way. So I picked my phone, I started googling how to do this, how to do that. But, due to, if you are a standard, if you love doing standard things, you will not even say, let me just Google it on phone. You would like to go to professionals and learn from them. So after I did that, I was like, Kemi, you can do better. Let me just go for this course.
Wow.
So that was when I decided to go into decoration on the name of I wanted to bring happiness to the kids' face during their
God
birthday
bless
parties.
you.
I don't even have I don't even have
Wow.
the intention of doing it in a big way, but after doing it, and people was like, "Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful." I was like, "Ah, Kevin, you used to go, yeah." So that is how we
You
have
know, you
happy
know,
art concept.
interestingly, thank you so much. Yes, Temi, she's very intentional. You know, when we posted your flyer, somebody responded and said, "Oh, that she has used your service before, and she was beyond happy."
Can you imagine?
This is somebody that I like. I was wondering
Woo!
did how where and
This
where, you know.
art.
She said that she has used your it's on Instagram, so it's not hidden. She said, "Oh, that she has used your service before, and
Wow.
it was
Wow.
really, really
That
good."
is wonderful.
So
Thank God for that.
let's talk a bit about the daycare service. How do you blend
Okay.
the play, the curriculum with them so that they are not bored and all those things you saw that you want them to have proper ethics, to have proper moral. How do you blend it with play so that they are not scared of you, they are not running away? Tomorrow they don't want to come to daycare because mommy has shouted at us. How do you
Yeah.
blend it for the children?
Yes. What happened is that we introduced early childhood to them, childhood education. I went for that course too. So it's not just what you can just do, just a day work. No, no, no. You have to be trained for it. You have to be trained for it. Some kids, if you shout at them too much, they will run away from it. And even kids' behaviors is different. In fact, that is the biggest challenge I have in that crèche. Their behaviors, you cannot even, once they start to throw tantrum, there's no way you can handle it. So if you want to input knowledge with them at that younger age, at that younger age, whatever you do, they pick it easily.
Yes.
If you do something in, let me say, a year plus, just do it and go back inside for like how many hours, you will see that child doing it. So if you want to input knowledge in them, we just do it like a playway method. Like a playway method. At times we schedule our timetable to rhymes period. So during that rhymes period, we have number rhymes, we have letter rhymes, and we have part of the body. So as you are singing it, you'll be playing along. Like when you are singing a song of touch of part of the body, you'll be touching your own part of the body as well.
Yeah.
Jumping up and down with them. They'll feel that you are feeling what they are feeling. And whatever they did, like a bad habit, when you want to correct, after you correct, like you told the child what you did was bad, even though the child cannot even talk, but you let that child know through your special expression that what you've done is bad. And not that you will now neglect the child because of what he has done or he has done. So after some minutes of correcting the child, you go back to the child, you will tell the child, do you know I love you? Even at times I will even buy a pack of sticks to the crèche. If you have done a good and great behaviors or helping others or you behave well, I'll give you sticks sweet. I'll say, oh, I will gather everybody. Come and see. Chikaima have done great. I'm giving him this sticks sweet. Tomorrow they'll behave well. And when you correct them, they won't take it personal. They will not think, this woman is just being arch on us.
That's true.
Do you get even the other one, like 3 years plus, they know what is right from what is wrong. Do you get? At times, if I caution them that, why did you do that? Probably we are singing and the child is just sitting there. And some kids, if like say a word tomorrow, they will not even respond. But when they get home, in fact, the mother will call us that there's this tone that this lady is singing at home. What is the rhymes? So that's where we input knowledge on them. And you can't force them. And you want to correct them, you correct them with love.
But I'm also trying to look at, do you ever have conflicts with parents? Because when you are teaching them something in the crèche, and then when they get home, the parents is allowing them to do those things you are cautioning them on. Has there been any time where there's friction between you and parents, and how have you been able to resolve any of that?
Yes, we do that, especially on potty training. Parents will come to you, they will tell you, potty train my child. We said, okay, bring Nika and pints. When the child is going home, same parents will tell you, please put on diaper for the child. I was like, madam, can't you just continue this at home? We are teaching, but we are potty training your child here. And you, when you get home, you'll be wearing diaper. The reply you will hear that, me, I cannot do that work you are doing. Oh, you have power. Me, I cannot wash pint. Oh, I cannot do this. I cannot do that. But instead of me getting angry, what I would do is that when the parent comes in, I'll just tell that child, like, let me just say, Kemi is the child name. I'll just say, Kemi, go to the potty. In the presence of the parents, that child will huff his or her pint, go to the potty, and come back and see where that same pint by his or herself. They will open, madam, madam, how do you do it? At home like this, if we put this child on the potty, we'll be screaming, we'll be shouting. I'll now tell them that you took that potty training like a big work for them. If you have taken that potty training like just a male play stuff, that, Kemi, it's time to go to the toilet, even though the child is not even feeling like poo or weeing. If you don't take it harsh, I know that you put your potty in where it's not even comfortable for the child. Know that you wear your child a tight jeans.
That they cannot remove it by themselves.
God bless you.
Wow.
God bless you. But if you are wearing a very short this or knicker, if you are wearing a knicker that the band is not too tight, they'll be able to pull it off by themselves, or even buying a not fancy pint this time around. We are not doing fashion, we are doing potty training. Buy a pint that is easy for them to hold, not a bomb shot that even before they can even lose the potty, they have messed themselves up
on their body. So how do you involve the parents? Do you send them notes? Do you send them notes to their house?
About any? No, we have a communication book.
Yes.
We have a communication book.
Okay, you have communication book.
Oh. Yes, ma'am. We have communication book. Yes.
Oh, that's
so
good.
No need for you to be calling us. How many times did she eat? Did she sleep? Did she poo? So once you get home, you open your communication book, you will see what your child have done through the communication book. So even calling us will be a little bit different. If you want to call it, be on a special occasion for you to call us.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Do you also have links with maybe clinics around? Because having a child of my own, I understand, those kind of dynamics. The children need to go to the clinic. Do you have any registration with any clinic close by?
Yes, we do that. Even before you can even register with Lagos State, you have to register with a clinic, and that clinic is going to give you a referral letter before they can even issue your certificate, and even before they can even allow you have access into opening or operating a crèche. So before, we've done that when we are doing our opening, when we are doing our registration, we've done that. So we have a link with health center that we can easily take a child to, because I don't allow a third party to take a child from my crèche. So you can't tell me because a child is on temperature, I called that child is vomiting, is losing fluid, that I have to send an person I don't know,
driver or just somebody you don't know.
I would rather take them to a center. But some kids have their HMO with us. Some kids have HMO card. Yes, they drop it with us. So we take them if there's any emergency. We have their card number.
Wow. This takes a lot of dedication. I don't know how to thank you. On behalf of mothers and fathers, on behalf of parents, we are saying thank you. And I hope this gets to every other person running daycare service, childcare service in Nigeria and beyond. God will continue to bless you and give you grace to continue this work. God will help you. So let's talk about event planning, because if we talk about this childcare, the things we'll start being so emotional, because it's sometimes you want to go, you are going to work and your child is not feeling too well, but you have a deadline. Sometimes you feel like a bad mother, but knowing that people who really care for you are there to help, it gives us
some people do not even take medication from their parents. They won't take from their parents their medication. At times I go to a parent's house during weekends to go and give them drugs because they won't take from them.
Wow. Parents, we have a lot of work to do. Oh. Don't leave everything for
Yes,
childcare
yes,
to
oh.
do. Oh. They are trying, but don't let us leave everything to them. Oh. So let's talk. What kind of events do you do? Are you so seeing that was a child in your crèche that inspired you to go into event decoration and planning? Do you still stick to just children events, or you also do adults?
Yes, we do adult events, any kind of event, marriage, we want to propose, wedding, adult birthday, just mention it. Just tell us how you want it to look like, and we will deliver.
How have you been able to marry the two? Is it just, do you only take events on weekends, or you also take it, do you have like your group of staff very well trained so that you can run the two businesses? How is it easy for you to run both?
Yes, what happened is that, when you have someone that you've trained and you have a trust in the person taking care of the kids, you don't have problem. At times I will have work during the week. If I have a setup during the week, I don't have problem because I know the person in charge of the kids.
Mm.
They are capable of taking care of the kids because I think I do. If I go to training, personal training, when I come back, I'll feed them how it went, and at times I send them out for training too. And
Okay.
we do like 1 hour, 2 hours stuff because there's some kids like we have nap time. So whenever the kids are sleeping, whenever they are observing their nap, we usually talk, we help mind. This is how to do this. If a child do this is how to do this, how to do this, how to do this. So I believe in the person there that is capable while I'm away. So that is just it.
Yeah, I wanted to ask before, about if you encourage training for your members of staff, because it's very important that it's not just
Yes.
you that has the passion.
Yes.
Some people are just there for the
Yes.
salary. I mean, you can't blame them. People
No,
just want to work.
before you employ, you have to
Mm,
make sure that they have passion. Before you
mm,
employ. At times I will wear gown, nice gown to my office. If I'm feeding, they'll just show up. There was time
mm,
my son was even looking at me. My son was there. A child threw up on my body, as in all my undies was wet. I went to the
mm.
bedroom. I watched the gown, like where it's wet. My son was like, mommy, why do you do this? I was like, am I smelling? No, because I asked him that, am I smelling? So I will tell you, if a child vomits in your body, what will you do?
Mm.
So, and before I can leave you there, at least I will know your behaviors. I'll be watching you doing this,
Yeah.
doing that. So I have to employ somebody that have passion for the work too.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. So before I continue talking, I don't know anybody has questions that you want to ask. You can drop it in the chat box if you have questions. Well, yes. Let me read some comments. Mrs. Olubumi says that Mrs. Kemi is a superwoman and she's excellent
Ah,
at what she does. Fatuma
ah.
says, very commendable, well done. Mrs. Temi says, my friend's son does not take swallow from his parents except from his crèche carriers. So she's just reiterating what she
Yes,
said,
so we have them. We have them, like 5 of them at the crèche.
They will say they don't like this, but when they get to the crèche, home, they will finish the food. But when they get home, they will act as if the parents are not doing well. But all in all, we are grateful for people like you. I want to find out, we have some people who want to start a daycare service. You have some women who also have this kind of passion. How would you
Yes.
advise them? How do they go about it? How do they start? What do you think they should?
What happens is that if you are sure that if you have the passion, that is just, even if you want to come and learn decoration from me, I will ask you, do you have that passion? If you
Mm,
have the passion, I know you can tolerate kids. Kids can be so funny at times. If you know you can tolerate them,
mm,
I will just tell you, just make sure you observe legal action. Go to Lagos State, They will ask you to do this, do that, do this, that. Then they will come for inspection. If the crèche if the crèche fits in
Can you raise your phone a bit?
for a child, if
so
the
that we
crèche,
can see your face.
you have to go to Lagos State for
Now, if
registration.
you are in Lagos
If your
State, you
crèche,
need to
if
go
your
and
crèche,
register your crèche in
yes,
Lagos
any state
before you
you
start.
have, any state you have, just go to where you can register, where you know this is where they register. If
Okay.
your crèche fits in, they will come for inspection. After the inspection, if your crèche is okay, they will tell you to do this, do that. You will snap some picture there. If it is okay, then you start your marketing. You can do flyer, you can even do 10%. That if you bring a child, I'll give you 10% just for a start. You can do that. And share the handbill. You can share the flyer, go to the hospital nearby where they give immunization, share the handbill. At least people don't know you. You are just introducing yourself for the first time. So you have to go to where you know kids go to. Where, and it's not kids that they are bring
mothers,
themselves.
parents
It's not possible.
with
Their
babies.
mothers will bring them. So to go to where they're giving immunization, share it at the immunization center. Go to big pharmacy. You can just tip anyone there and put the flyer on the table that they should just able to be giving people, anyone that comes in. You can even do rally and just pick some of your staff. You can be inside car or just trek 2 to 3 streets around you and share. Then do your social media adverts too. So you have your own. You have your own.
We are hearing.
So
there's no business that you don't
second
look
year.
But first,
Yes,
your
so
business
the first and second year might be very tough. It might be tough. You might pay your rent. You might pay your rent from your pockets. Yes, because people don't know you. It's not easy for parents to drop their child to who they don't know. But it's the parents that have come to your place, that have known you very well, that will go and advertise it. Go to that crèche. This person is doing this, is doing that, is doing this. So people will start coming. Wow. It will start coming. And depending on the location. Not that you will go and open a crèche in a very dirty place. Nobody will come there because hygiene too is important.
Yes.
Hygiene is important. You have to look at your environment. Look at where you open your crèche. So that is it.
Thank you so much for this free tidbits. Thank you, Ma, for this. I want to find out, do you do events daycare? You know, maybe like for a wedding, can people book your service where you set up a section, you know, where people can enjoy the party while their parents are there?
Yes.
So what next? What's the big picture that you're looking at for Happy Hearts?
Yes, the big picture that we are looking at, our long time goal that we are looking at, is that we want our event planning and decoration to be a powerhouse. like we are the one controlling the let me say the state close to us. So that is just our big long time one. And we want to have a big name. A landing big name that once they hear the name, there was this particular person I worked with her before. So that is our plan.
Yes, I agree with you, Madam Temi. It is very possible. It is very, very possible. Thank you so much. 30 minutes have gone by and it looks like we still have a lot to talk about, but we promised everyone 30 minutes and we would only take 30 minutes. But I don't know if you have 1, 2, 3 questions before we round up. If not, we might just call it a day. So thank you, Madam Adeleye Deborah, for being here. Thank you so much. We're seeing your comments. See, Madam Kemi, she's smiling. She's seeing everybody's comments. Thank you, guys.
Yes, so I am. In fact, it's a working hour. If not, people have joined because I've invited most people and they were like, they want to hear from me. They want to hear from me. How do you do it? Like, Superman, how do you do it?
Don't worry, we're going to put it on Zoom. on
Okay.
YouTube, so they can all,
Okay.
yes, I'm going to put it on YouTube so they can all watch.